first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander. Had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Tough run gets it into the red. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job on defense there against the power play, plugging up the middle of the field, forcing the ball carrier to try to get to the... But they used their speed and tackled him for a loss.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. The stats as we played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you... over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. The first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play. And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Hit as he throws. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Rides the back on the option. The give. Just keeps moving. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on third down. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Tide!
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working, you're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Is of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcons Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well. So don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run. Then I can take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get outside. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They've been running it, but now the pass. It's complete to the left. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay up.
Touchdown, Falcons! Fitted in the window for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they were handed a golden opportunity. Drive covers 25 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Williams, and they get him down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Pulls it in. It's Horton.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cuevas. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. Gets it inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Alabama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner under the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Alabama comes out. 4th down play to start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bama! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Ready to fire from the pistol. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Heaves it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field.
It doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Falcons line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes that Alabama offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Fires to the right. It's complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock.
And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go.
He's got it on the outside. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air on first down. There's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To throw, it's Simpson. He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown Tide! Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Miller. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
This is Desmond Howard, and welcome back to Road to Glory. Before we get started, feel free to look around and customize the RTG settings. Now, let's get started by selecting your initial star rating. Your performance each week in high school will determine how much this rating will go up or down. Just remember, the higher your star rating, the more schools will be interested in you, but the expectations on your performance will also increase.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense gets onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Grant behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Simpson. Grab by the receiver. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
1st and goal, handoff. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Alabama. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. The Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. To the air. It's Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Second down after the incompletion. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on 4th down. Deep ball falling away. Catch made, it's a big play inside the 30. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So along with methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs in the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
A short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Stays on his feet. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
extra point is... It's 21-10. So after pulling up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. With the catch, it's Singleton. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That's caught. It's Cuevas. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Porton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath him.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Gonna be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick dart to the right. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes deep off his back foot. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Now it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackle right there, and that's when they'll start the drive. comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down and try. Can they get something going here? Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. And for the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. It's a crucial play to keep him out of danger there. A 1st down now at their own 12. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, the list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to run the option. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-31. and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Arnold. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Grab down the middle, it's Singleton. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And here comes the punter onto the field. Who were brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The tight end's got it on the corner route. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitzed it.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. It's a quarterback keeper. Headed for the end zone. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Tigers. And 6 more points to the total.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Using his legs. It's Miller. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls it in. It's Horton. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Over the middle, it's Cuevas. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to throw yet again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Second down now after the sack. Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Arnold. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Inside the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. Auburn now operating in the red end zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Over.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up